Good morning. Shout out to Season Trends. She is. This says she is inspired, but this morning she is full. She is pouring out. Isaiah 55:11 says, "My word that proceeds from my mouth will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I please and it will prosper where I send it." I was just having a conversation with my daughter about voices, vibrations, energy, and what we put out there into the universe. What we put out, we are created in the image. So, okay, go back to Genesis, and for my Hebrew studies who are studied Bereshit, Hebrew, the beginning, in the beginning, his word went out and created the universe. It created order because there was chaos in the universe, right? So when he decided on the sixth day to create man, he said, "Let us make man in our image. Let us make man. Let us speak this into existence. Let us, with this vibration, with this power, with this frequency, the all-knowing, all-giving frequency, and the one who can create order out of chaos. Let us make man in our image." Gave us the attributes and the qualities, and the spirit blew the ruach, or the breath of life, into man, right? Created from the dirt. And we have to remember that regardless of what it is we say we practice or what we believe, our thoughts and our words are powerful. Where we posture ourselves and at whose feet we sit at, tables we sit at, and feast at, we are taking in something. What we speak out of our mouth is going forth to do something. It is a vibration. The sound, the speed of sound and how it travels. There is a frequency put out in the universe, and all of our words we have to give account in the end for all of our words when we stand in judgment. We will be judged. We'll be judged for the deeds done inside of this body, our thoughts and our words and what we put. So sometimes when words are few, or when I don't say a whole lot because it's not edifying, my words have the power to destroy. And even if I don't physically do it myself, if I put it out there in the universe, there are ears listening. And I'm not talking about ears attached to flesh. I'm talking about powers and principalities in the universe that are set out waiting to hear what it is that is going to come out of the servant's mouth. And I claim to serve the Most High, and I do. But a lot of us claim to serve the creator, and aren't manifesting power, aren't manifesting providential care towards others, or love or kindness. We are speaking things out into the universe, and there's an enemy that hears it, and he takes and he carries, and he has a rank and an army just like the creator does. So I'm just going to go a little bit further, because 12, this is the word that comes out of our creator's mouth. He said, "You will indeed go out and joy and be led forth in peace. The mountains and hills will burst with song before you, and all the trees of the fields will clap their hands." So nature will be called as a witness to us as to what the Father said he will do. If the grounds will burst forth with the mountains and hills will burst forth with song, that means the animals are rejoicing. Nature is showing us what Yah has intended and what he's done. And nature celebrates. And just as well as we've been given creative power, we can speak these things that aren't as if they were. And with purpose and with faith, we can work out our salvation and work out the things that Yah has given us to do. We also have to remember that in serving, because a lot of us forget that we are just servants. We're not, what I do is not for hire, but a workman is worthy of his pay. I do what I do because I love people. I love women. I love to see them reach their full potential. Men as well, but more or less, there are men out here that are too proud to say they don't know certain things. And it's not that I can't coach a man. It's not that I can't encourage a man, because that's what we're here to do. We are helpmeets with a partner or a friend that we walk alongside with. But for women, we are the cradle of civilization. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. If we're not strong, there will be no strong men, because a woman nurtures and encourages, and we have to take back what the enemy has basically stolen. He's stolen our youth. He's stolen our men. He's tricked the minds of women and make them think that sexuality and everything sexual is something to be celebrated. Sex is amazing. Sex is something that should be celebrated within the confines of a commitment, within the confines of a covenant. That way we don't have all these broken people running around here. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to send forth a message and a voice and a frequency out and a higher vibration, that we are more than just objects. We are more than just pretty faces. There is depth and substance to a lot of these women. And women, quit giving your best to men who don't deserve it right now. Just because they want you don't mean they're ready for you. Just because they can admonish you and say the right things, just because they might have the bag, they're not ready. They're not ready, because all that they're enticing you with is already in you. You are the bag. You are the table. You are the chair. You are the plate. You the whole package and the whole meal. So let's get back to manifesting the power that we have, speaking the truth in love to one another, and encouraging ourselves, encouraging one another to walk in purpose and in truth, and walk into your destiny and bring somebody with you. That is my goal. That is my intention, is to bring others with me. Bring them across the threshold that I've already passed. I watched Harriet the other day, and that was something. You don't know what it's like to be, she said, you don't know what it's like to be a slave. They were asking her, why was she willing to risk her life? They had been born free, or they were already free, and they hadn't been slaves. So they don't know what it was like to have your virtue stolen, your good evil spoken of, having to fight your way through life because you didn't have an advocate. That is my thing. My heart is to advocate, love, and point other women in the direction of their destiny and what they're capable of, and sharing along the way, being transparent and creating protective spaces. I know I've journeyed all the way off a little bit off of Isaiah 55:11, but the word won't return void. If you stay the course, if you keep guard of the gates of your mouth and your mind, and stay purposeful, meditating on truth, on good, on what will produce righteousness, we can see a generation turn. She is inspired. I love you, Clene. I love this shirt when I wear it. When people always ask, what does that mean? She is. What are you? And, inspired, intentional. I am a protector. She is a mother. She is a grandmother. She is a friend. She is an advocate. She is a fighter, one that will fight for what's right. She is not going to lay down and succumb to the woes of the world and the things that I see wrong. She is going to make a change with the things that she can change. And she is going to be who she needed when she was a little girl. And she will be who another woman needs when she sees her on a journey looking for her way out of darkness. So on that today, I just wanted to give a shout out to Season Trends. I wanted to just pour out. Okay, my phone died. But again, I just want to, in conclusion, guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your mouth. Guard your heart, because out of it flow the issues of life. Guard your mouth, because once you send these words out into the universe, you can't take them back. So keep your words soft and sweet, because sometimes they'll be returned to you on a platter. Guard your mind, because the mind is the battlefield. And lastly, just know that you are capable of anything you put your mind to. You can do it. You can achieve it. It takes planning. It takes persistence. It takes being present. It takes never giving up. And it takes a group of people that will encourage you and hold you accountable. So don't always be so quick to be upset with people and say that people are haters or somebody is don't want to see you succeed. Take wise counsel. Consider some of the sources, but take wise counsel and examine yourself. Never forget to do that. And then you'll be in a position where you can ask the Father to examine you as well and be okay with what he tells you. Happy Sunday, the first day of the week. Let's kick butt this week.